This is the third part of our video on Introduction to Vectors. So in this part, we are going to talk about how to draw a vector. So what we would like to do is draw vector A, which is 10 centimeters, and then it says n 25 degrees E. The N stands for north, the E stands for east. So this is north 25 degrees east. Now over here on the far right side, I did put a little compass for you so that you know on my page which way is north, south, east, and west. I always remember when I was a kid, my sister taught me never eat shredded wheat. That's how I remembered which way they went. So north is going to be straight up and down, and then east is going to be to the right. So when I am drawing a vector, I need two things. I need a ruler so that I can measure, and I need a protractor so that I can properly do the angle. So I'm going to start with the angle, and then I will do the actual measurement part. I'm sorry, I'm going to zoom out. There we go. Otherwise, you won't be able to see my entire protractor. So I'm going to start with north 25 degrees east. So north 25 degrees east means we are going north, and then we are turning 25 degrees towards the east. So what I need to do is from the north measure 25 degrees towards the east. So I'm going to take my protractor, yours is a little smaller, and I'm going to line the middle up with the center of my axes. And then that's north, and I'm going to figure out where 25 is. So I have 10, 20, there's 30. So I'm going to just put a little tick mark on my page at 25. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to line it up with the center and then that tick mark so that I have a line that is now 25 degrees. So I'm going from the center here to the tick mark there. But it also needs to be 10 centimeters. If I draw 10 centimeters, there's my 10 centimeter mark, I'm going to end up somewhere way up in our previous question, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is pick a scale. I'm not going to draw this using actual centimeters. I think it might be easier if instead of centimeters, I did it in millimeters. So I might use the scale that 1 centimeter in reality on my graph is going to be 1 millimeter. Just to make it easier to draw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to line it up, oh, sorry, we're out of frame, with the center and that tick mark that I made, and I need to be able to draw 1 centimeter. So I'm going to adjust my ruler so that at least one of the measurement markings is right there at the origin, and then I'm going to draw it 10 millimeters long, which is just basically 1 centimeter there. So I did 10 millimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to put a little vector arrow on the end. And then I'm going to mark that this part right here was 25 degrees. So that was 10 centimeters, although I drew 10 millimeters because I needed to use a different scale. And then I did north, and then we turned 25 degrees towards the east. All right, we're going to try one more. This is vector B. Vector B is 25 centimeters, south 60 degrees west. So I'm going to start with the south 60 degrees west. That means it is going down and then towards the west. So we're going to be going like this way here. So we're going south and then towards the west. So I'm going to start by lining my protractor up with the vertical y-axis. Put that little center at the origin, and then I'm going to have to find 60 degrees. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 is right here. So just a little tiny tick mark. And then we're going to start from the origin. We're going to end here. Now, last time I did the scale that we did 1 centimeter was 1 millimeter when we drew it. I'm going to do the same one. So if I'm trying to do 25 centimeters, I'm going to draw 25 millimeters and just use the same scale we did last time. So there is my 25 centimeters. I put an arrow on the end, and this angle here was 60 degrees. And that's how I draw a vector. Right, you can join me in the last video to learn how to calculate the magnitude and direction of a vector on a grid.